Good morning, third graders. Let's go over Figurative Friday. Today, guys, can you believe that it's May? It is unreal how fast time is going. We have a poem today by Carl Sandburg, who's a famous poet, and it's titled Window. And if I just read over it, it says, "Night from a railroad car window is a great, dark, soft thing, broken across with slashes of light." How many stanzas are in the poem? So this poem is about nighttime, and it's describing night to us. And it's describing night from a railroad car window. And here they give us an image to let us know that. So if you'll remember, we've talked about poetry, and we've talked about stanzas, and we've talked about how stanzas in a poem are like paragraphs in a story. So if you ask yourself how many paragraphs are in this poem, the answer is only uno, one. Okay? Remember, stanzas are paragraphs. So when we're talking about poetry, there are several terms that we use. We use stanzas, we use lines. How many lines are in this poem? 1, 2, 3. So 3 lines, 1 stanza. Now, we're talking about figurative language. And the question says, which of the following describes the poet's use of figurative language in the second line? There's that word. The second line says, is a great, dark, soft thing. And what are they talking about here? What is a great, dark, soft thing? They're saying night is a great, dark, soft thing. Okay? So we have to ask ourselves, what is the poet doing with his language there? So let's read our answer choices. Is the poet using personification? Okay, is it making night seem like a person? Great, dark, and soft aren't necessarily things that I would think of to describe a person, so I'm not sure that's the best answer. If it were giving night human-like qualities, we would say that. The poet uses a simile to compare the window to the night. Now, remember, a simile uses the word like or as, and we don't have that word here, so that can't be our answer choice. All right, let's read carefully our answer choice C. The poet uses a metaphor to compare the window to the train. Okay, now, first of all, is he comparing the window to the train? No, he's comparing night to a great, dark, soft thing. So even though this could be a metaphor, because it is using the word is, and it's saying night is something, it could be a metaphor. However, it's not comparing the window to the train. It's comparing night to something else. So that even though they're trying to trick you and make you think it is a metaphor because they're using the word is and comparing two things, that's not the answer choice we're looking for. So we've marked out 3. Let's make sure this one is correct. We haven't talked much about imagery. Imagery just means that the author is trying to give you things to help you to imagine something better, just like the word implies here where it says image. They're giving you an image of something. The poet uses imagery to appeal to the reader's senses. Now remember, you have 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. All right, so he's telling us that night is a great, dark, so that's appealing to your sense of sight, and soft would be appealing to your sense of touch. So night is a great, dark, soft thing is using imagery to appeal to your senses. So even though we haven't talked a lot about that in class, I'm going to say that that is our best answer choice here because we've already marked out these other things and we know that those can be correct. So even though we haven't talked a lot about that one, you can use what you know to figure that out. All right. Happy Friday, guys. Happy May. Have a good weekend. Love you. Bye.